Energy, work, and power worksheet. The front side, lots of notes. We got some talks about some energy here, and talks about work, and talks about joules and that relationship between them. And then we got work and its formula and its units of measure and some information about work. Got some lovely examples here about doing work. Now we've got power, its formula, variables, units of measure, little like words of explanation, and then some calculation practice. So, lovely notes, another way of looking at it in case whatever I taught you didn't make sense. Backside. Yes. In the first box, the first set of boxes, you're supposed to do the matching thing. MA, that's mechanical advantage. I have not taught that to you yet. That mechanical advantage does not have units, so that's the 10. Okay? The lowercase p is what we call momentum. Haven't taught that to you either. That is the 24 kilogram meters per second. Okay? So you can eliminate those two right away because I haven't taught that yet. The others, you should know. All right? In these two sections right here, this one, it asks more, less, or the same amount of work. So you read, you use more force to move an object. All right? Is that going to require more, less, or the same amount of work? So if you're like, what? I like to write down the formula. Work equals force times distance. If I do more force, if I increase the force, how does that affect the work? Increases as well. So we would have more work. Okay? The second one, you lift a 20 Newton object, that's force. You lift it faster. How do we measure fast? How fast something happens? With time. Is time in this formula? No. So does it matter how fast you do it? No. No. So it's going to be the same work. Okay? So you can continue working through those questions. The next set, more or less power. Well, formula for power is work divided by time. Okay? An engine can lift an object faster. So we said something's faster, that means it's more power, right? So more power. That's how you go through those, more or less. We've got some calculations here. Work through those. Over here on the right side, we're going to do some matching of variables and units to their definition or description. And here is the person doing work. This is a yes or no. So, if you are pushing a 1,000 Newton car 20 meters, well, work is force times distance. We got a force. We have a distance. Are we doing work?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so go through those yes or no. All right? Make sure you show your work on the calculations. Give your answer with units, please. And go ahead and just assume two significant figures. Provide all answers with two significant figures, please.